Hello, my name is Andrei Penkine. I'm playing the role of Benno in Swan Lake on Ice Productions. My life as a figure skater started when I was 3 years old, and my mom was a figure skater. That's why she took me so early to her friend and tried to explain to him what she wants from me. And that's why I at these early ages become a figure skater. I started to skate a little bit later, but my appearance on ice rink was at 3 years old, and that's how we started. And yes, but my nice steps from figure skating, as I remember, was when I was 7 or 8, my first medals. But at the same time, I was a hockey player as well, because my father wants me to be a hockey player. It's another story of my life, and till 12 years old I did all figure skating and hockey play as it was. Yeah, and at 12 years old my family decided that I'm going to be a figure skater. That's why at that point I really hated figure skating, because yes, it's the truth. But how I later realized that it's a big part of my life. And all the time when I performed, when I was in sport, I got like my first mark wasn't so big, so huge, but my second mark was pretty nice, yeah. And that's why I all the time like to perform, and that's why I'm joining so young. I'm joining the company which is making nice productions like Barnum, like Peter Pan, and that's why I'm doing shows. That's my way. It's a big part of my life. It's a huge story of my life, and at the moment in time I really love it. I love to create things on ice, I love to perform on ice, and at the moment in time the ice means everything for me. But I don't know what will be after, but at the moment in time it's everything. Benno, it's how I think it's a huge part of myself, my inside world, which is not really appears in my life, but Benno, it's probably myself, how I feel it, how I don't need to be the same in my life, but it's like it's the role, and I feel it, and I just want the audience to feel it like I feel it. Just try to be a friend to a prince, that's why, and I try to be a nice friend, and I don't try to steal some attention from him, but I just try to make a good work on stage, and I like to do it, and I hope the audience like it, and I want to do it every single time better and better and better, and I like when I do it, I like it very much. If the man try to be a sex symbol, and it depends on the person, if he try to put attention on this, it will affect him. If he will not put attention on this, it will not affect him. I'm enjoying more attention from my son, you know, than from this point. Yes, it's like, that's a nice if you read some reviews, and it's nice because you think that you are on the right way, and on this point that's so nice because you just from theatrical side you just think that you're doing the right work, and so it's probably nice for understanding the situation. It's all the time a big difference between two of these sides, because the ballet, it's completely the same interpretation every single time, because in the ballet you can't afford like a big difference between the first story and the next story because of their rules. In figure skating we've got so many abilities to change, to create, and we just figure skating, it's changing and changing and changing and changing, and every single time it becomes more and more difficult. And if you have a look on Olympic stages, it becomes more difficult every single 4 years. That's why in our production of Swan Lake on Ice we try to not to be so far from Olympic Games, if you understand. We try to do difficult jumps, we try to do difficult spin, we try to do difficult lifts, and we make improvement every single time when we are performing. We're not stopping on our progress. We try to do a progress every single day. That's why it's a most big difference between ballet and the figure skating. Figure skating got a more possibility to do a progress. That's how I think. In Russia, the figure skating is very popular. And the Swan Lake on Ice, it's not a figure skater at all, because figure skating, it's like a performing for judges. That's it. You're just doing like, you are not a robot, but you're like a robot and performing only for judges. And if you doing the work like a robot, you just receive a small marks. But at the moment in time, we're doing completely different work. We try to bring a new version of figure skating to a life. It's like with some theatrical stuff inside. That's why it's more than figure skates. It's a figure skater, but it's a new version. It's probably something new, but and the Russian audience will love it. I think they really love it because figure skating is popular, the Swan Lake is popular, and we've got a nice company here, and it will be an interesting journey if we will be in Russia. Yes, I all the time looking forward to go to England because it's my second home, how I feel it inside myself, because I spent last 9 or 8 years inside UK, and that's why it's my real second home, and I feel pretty comfortable in the UK, and I enjoy every single time when I'm performing on every single English theaters, and I think so that English people will love it too, because they remember our last production, and they will think that we can improve, and when they will appear at our production, they will love it really, because we changed already our production. It became better and better from the last year.